So there's been about 7 ways that I've been able to personally make money outside of a traditional 9 to 5. And what I'm doing for you is breaking down each of them so that you can see what I've been doing up until this point. So way number one has been web design and domain setup. So what I've done was use templates. The templates that I've used comes from WordPress and Envato Elements, Astra, and Elementor. So the only thing that I did was I got the domain for the business owner. Once I purchased it, or once they've purchased it and I got access to their account, I installed WordPress onto their website, found a template that goes aligned to whatever they got going on. Then I added that template to the actual website. I set up all the DNS records, all the information on the back end. Then I simply tailored that design to whatever that they wanted. We kept working it and tweaking it until they got what they wanted in the end. Then I handed it over to them, and that's it. Way number two has been web design, custom coding, and integration. So with this, the web design is what I've already covered in the first video. And now for the custom coding and the integration. Honestly, I use ChatGPT and I use another tool called Bolt.new. This is like a vibe coder where you could just simply put in your request and it builds it out. I made it to where it is an HTML file that you can add into the website. So it was accessible for the business owner. And then from there, I did the integrations for the back end. The tool that I used was Zapier. I used Go High Level, and I used House Call Pro. The business owner was a mobile detailer that wanted a better way to, basically a better user experience for their customers. So with House Call Pro, they have mostly forms. But with this business owner, they want it to be where a person just hit a button and the information automatically syncs up. They get their total and then they go through a sequence and then check out, or they book their appointment. So that's what I ended up creating, putting together using ChatGPT, using Bolt.new, and then I also use DeepSeek, which is similar to ChatGPT. Once I got past all of that, the integrations to basically have everything communicate with each other, and that was it. So for way number three, this is me selling digital products. Now what I've done, I've created something that's called a blanket brand, aka it was faceless. Specifically at the time, it was in the niche of TV mounting. That's where I first started at. And I created a digital product on Gumroad, and because they had a discovery feature, or they do still have a discovery feature, the keywords that I used to set up that digital product, they were able to find it as complete strangers and purchase it. I've also went as far as get on the phone, cold call TV mounting companies in the area, and I was able to sell them the digital product right then and there, right over the phone. So that is the way that I was able to make money with digital products. Way number four that I was able to make money personally is through AI powered graphic design. So only thing I needed was the business information, like their basic details of what the services they provide, their contact information, and then I also needed their logo. From there, I have a custom GPT that I've created that only thing I had to do was put in that information with the attach their logo, and then I instantly get a 16 gridded branding kit with their logo on all of these mock-ups. And that alone It's what I call a branding kit, and that allowed me to make money personally, because the only thing I had to do was just give them that branding kit, and then if they wanted me to build it out even further, then I will upsell them for those individual pieces that they see inside that branding kit. But this strictly came off of ChatGPT, with me getting their information and just plugging it in. Take less than 10 minutes. All right, so way number 5 has been digital distribution. This is where a offer comes across my desk, meaning a business owner or a service provider, they have their offer that they want to get out to the market. I will take their offer and put that in front of their dream client. Once their dream client sees it, that dream client takes an action. Now, in this case, it is performance based. So the dream client didn't have to buy anything in order for me to earn, or for that business owner or service provider to earn either. It's strictly action based. Once they complete an action, we all get paid. That's it. So digital distribution is the way that I've done that. And when I simply distribute a offer for a product or a service at scale, and it's performance-based income, that means you get paid off the actions, not necessarily the sale. So it's an easier entry level, but it does take skill and practice to master getting that offer in front of the right person. Way number 6 that I've been able to personally make money has been through referral and affiliate income. So it is simply where I connect, or I bring an offer to the market just like before, but in this case, it's through a referral basis. I have my affiliate link. I send them my link. They complete that action. I get paid. Similar to the digital distribution, but it's more so my offer versus the service provider or the business's offer. So that's how I've been able to make money in that aspect. Way number 7 that I've been able to personally make money is through a ready to use ecosystem, or a pre-built ecosystem. What I mean by this is the business owner or the service provider, they have their offer. Based on this offer, I built an entire ecosystem so that they can continuously attract their dream customer without or with their input. So that means they don't have to go out and create videos every day. They don't have to complete actions every single day in order for it to attract their dream customer. The ecosystem basically will always bring their dream customer, whether they're a part of it or not. It's something that's more like autopilot. It takes a while to build up. Honestly, it takes a longer time than any other thing that I've done, but the end result, chef kiss, honestly. All right, so you actually now know the 7 ways that I've been able to personally make money. And what I like to do is make you an offer. I want to set these things up for you by helping you and teaching you and actually doing it for you if I have the time. And I want you to be in a better position to make money for yourself. I'm not saying I'm about to make you rich or anything like that, but I know what these skills have done for me. And so I just want to open up my 8th way of making money and actually showing and walking somebody through the stuff that I'm doing. Now, I know there's a lot of trends online. I know there's so much scamming going on. I know there's so many things that's happening, and the reality of it, we can't stop it. But I'm just at a stage where, for one, I am walking into a new world, meaning I no longer want to do the work anymore. I don't want to do web designs. The biggest thing that I like doing is the pre-built ecosystems, because it's more of my creativity. But everything else, I don't really care about doing that anymore. But I've seen how it's been able to transform my life and at least put money in my pocket. That's the biggest goal, right? And I don't feel shamed about it, like I had to, like, you know what I mean, do crazy stuff for it. I simply traded my skills for the money. And it worked every time that I set myself out there and set the goals. But I'm chasing a different world now, meaning I want to get my CDL, and I no longer want to do these businesses. So that's why I say I'm just in a position where I want to help along the way, but then I also want feedback. I want to see if my methods can work for somebody else outside of myself, because I've seen how it's been helping me, but at the same time, there's a lot of things that I wish I could have done better. There's a lot of trials and tribulations, and I just want to see if I can be a teacher. I want to politic with somebody. I want to build with somebody. I want to show them my ways, get their ideas, help them, and just see if I can be on the teacher side. And I try to adopt other people's stuff, like, buy a bunch of digital products, get into that world and all that stuff. But I just rather just look inside, teach what I know, teach what I've done, teach what I'm doing, and just find my people, find my tribe. And plus, at the end of the day, I'm not going to even have a lot of time to be out there in the market rendering these services, because I'm trying to get my CDL now, or I'm going to get my CDL. So I said all that to say, I want to make you this offer. Let me help you. Let me show you what I've done. Let me show you what it's doing for me. And then let's see if it's something that you can do. And it's okay if you can't. It might be one thing you may like, and it might be another thing that you don't like. But my thing for you is I want you to at least try. Just see. So I thank you for watching up until this point. I want you to reach out to me. Now, I am actually going to put this in like a funnel. So if you're looking at this and it's inside that funnel now, go ahead and complete the actions below. Even if you're interested, even if you got questions, I want to hear them. Because the more feedback I get, the better this process gets. And who knows, maybe one day this might be an award-winning flow and helping thousands and thousands of people make money, who knows. But I just want to put it out there, because what else is there to do at this point? Share what you've learned, and that's where I'm at with it now. So I thank you for your time up to this point. I look forward to hearing from you, and whether it's good or bad, tell me what's on your mind. Until next time, have a good one.